Here we go.
And it's the Pistons to start out. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Josh Hart out there with Anunoby. Then there's Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. Nice move. Hart trying to get open. And there's the bucket as Brunson finishes it off.
And those are 2 points earned by Jalen Brunson.
Pass to Harris. Duren with a screen on Hart. Harris passes to Duren. Good, and Harris gets the assist.
Well, not known for his passing, but Harris is pretty prudent there with the ball. Not a lot of careless turnovers from him.
Towns a screen on Thompson. Here's Brunson out to Bridges. Knocks down the three ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And the Pistons with possession. It's a three-point game. That shot off. Towns with the defensive effort. Brunson against Duren. Here's Brunson. Pass to Towns. They get a hand on it. And they're pushing it up. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
If he develops a consistent three-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scary.
Brunson against Thompson. Hart the pass to Towns. Back to Hart. 6 to shoot. Bridges inside. Guarded by Harris. And there's Bridges on the assist by Hart.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Harris finds Cunningham. Harris a screen on Bridges. Hart against Cunningham. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, when you survey Jalen Brunson going from role player now to all-star, what a rise. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence. Yeah, it's simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And we've got rapper Big Sean in the building here tonight, a native of Detroit and a big NBA fan.
Always great to see him cheering on his hometown team. It's clear how much he loves attending games.
Cade getting up that time.
Knicks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's Brunson. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. We talked about facing a point guard like Jalen Brunson. He told me Jalen's got a great sense for angles and knows how to attack if anyone's out of position. We have to stay disciplined on defense. Of course, Brunson will be the focus of their attention tonight. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Hart after the basket by Detroit. Just 5 to shoot. Hart with a screen on Thompson. And here's Brunson outside. Anunoby against Hardaway. Anunoby, good.
He takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Cunningham outside. And there's a whistle that goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Harris. From deep. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. The Knicks with the lead. Anunoby outside. Over Hardaway. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, big man Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
And both free throws good for Duren. Brent, something the Detroit Pistons unit does so well is push the pace in their game.
Yeah, you love to lean into young players and that vibrant athleticism, but you also have to understand that playing fast comes with quick decision making, and sometimes those don't always go hand in hand. The experience that these guys will have in their growth together and how soon it is that they realize they can help each other, it's going to push them places faster and further than they even realize.
Now, here's Anunoby, following the miss by Cade Cunningham. Anunoby against Hardaway. It's stolen by Cunningham. On the wing, Hardaway. Sinks that one from the post.
Just flat-out playmaking from Cade. This is why he was picked first overall.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. From the line, it's hauled in by Harris.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now, here's Cunningham. Back to Harris. Hardaway is screen on Hart. For three, Harris. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. For New York, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Count that one. Towns has got 5 points so far.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
To the paint, here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And the Knicks with possession here. Following the bucket by the Pistons. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've got here in the first half.
Cunningham against Bridges. Cunningham gets the bucket. He has 6.
Strong move from Cade that time, just putting some power behind that play.
New York's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Bridges a screen on Thompson. Brunson kicks to Bridges. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Knicks lead by 3.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The Pistons have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Now Cunningham. 6 points for him. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Town. Brent, we talk about guys on the brink of stardom. Cade Cunningham is right there.
The 2 areas you'd love to see Cade improve on is just taking better shots and making plays for others. He has that instinctually, Kevin, as a point guard at his size. But as his team grows, the appreciation for what Cade Cunningham can do on the floor, that will grow too.
Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Bridges with it. Duren picks him up. Bridges against Duren. Bridges dishes to Towns, and the foul called on Cunningham. That is his first foul of the game. A different look here for Detroit. Stewart's checked in for Tobias Harris. Holland comes in for Hardaway, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cunningham. Here's McBride, covered by Beasley. 4 on the shot clock. McBride passes to Beauchamp. Towns down low. Duran's on him, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Andrew Shamit's checked in for the Knicks. The Pistons trailing. Pass to Stewart. Out to the right wing. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I wonder, Stewart, with that wingspan, just where you can throw lobs for him to still throw it down.
Here's McBride. Shot clock at 6. And he uses the glass on the lane. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Now here's Schroeder. Still scoreless. The shot, no good. Towns with the defensive effort. New York's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass to Shamet. Beasley with the steal. Here's Holland. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Detroit making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. And great credit the Pistons fans for sticking with them after a tough season last year.
Well, Kevin, it's been a couple of rough years in Detroit, and never easy to have your team go through something like that. You know, when you're getting national media attention for not winning games, it's never a good thing. But these fans are loyal, they're hungry, and the future is going to be bright in Detroit, I promise you that.
Here's Payne. Malik Beasley making his last shot. Payne kicks to Towns. Pass to McBride. Stolen by Thompson. Schroeder outside. To the left side wing. Beasley outside. The shot's good. And the Pistons lead by 1. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
They've really attacked off of the turnover, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Stewart checked in for Jalen Duran. Now, here's Shamet, covered by Beasley. And it's Shamet missing. Detroit's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Pass to Stewart for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. To the left wing, stolen by Thompson. Takes it inside, right through the D for the layup. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
So fast of foot, on the run, Asir, tough to catch.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A kick out to Towns. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
At the line for the Knicks, Town.
16 seconds left in the first. Schroeder against Brunson. And that one's good. Schroeder. 7 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And here's Brunson outside. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Pistons lead by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. We've got Jalen Brunson. Miles McBride out there with Achua. Then it's DeLon Wright, and it's Robinson in its center. Here's Thompson. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
New York trailing. Brunson scanning the floor. Brunson takes off. Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, but the third pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubter?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple seasons.
And there's the call on Precious Achua. That is his first foul of the game.
Team second.
Holland the pass to Thompson. Schroeder up top. Payne covering. And it's Schroeder missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that can cost you another play.
Now here's Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Robinson kicks to Achua. Pass to Payne. From downtown. Stewart against Brunson. This one for 3. Here's Achua. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Now Beasley has the ball here for the Detroit Pistons. Off target from outside. Here's Payne. And the layup is good. And the Knicks lead by 2.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Beasley against Brunson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Beasley's a guy who just hits the court hungry and ready to make an impact. He usually does that on the offensive end.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Knicks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Robinson a screen on Thompson. From deep, Brunson. There's Brunson from deep.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges scoring the basketball.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once-proud franchise's history. That counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak that they have. It's pretty clear that this could be a long road back to redemption. Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you. Look for New York. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Achua. OG Anunoby comes in for Miles McBride. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Payne. Thompson looking for an opening. Beasley outside. Pass to Stewart. 5 on the clock. Detroit needs to get off a shot. No good from Beasley.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Bridges. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. And that's now 9 points from Mikal Bridges. Pistons trailed by 6. Her passes to Howell. 3-pointer. The Knicks pull it in. Here's New York. They're on an 11-2 run. There's a screen by Robinson. Brunson kicks to Hart. There's 3-pointers off the mark. For Detroit, they've gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change.
Look, if you're a big man that feeds the little guy, man, you deserve the ball back. Nice look from Stewart.
Now, here's Bridges. 9 points in the game so far. Anunoby outside. Inside. Brunson, no good.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
From the stripe, that one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Schroeder.
He's such a strong offensive player. Schroeder is capable of knocking down some mid-range shots if you give him some room.
Now here's Brunson. 13 points in the game. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. Brunson draws the double. For 3, Bridges. Holland with the rebound. Detroit's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. No good from Beasley. Knicks have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. And here's Brunson outside. Back to Bridges. Out to Brunson. Stewart with the steal. Nobody near Schroeder. Tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And it's a tie ball game.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Now, here's Bridges. 9 points in the game so far. And that one's good. Brunson.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
Her passes to Stewart. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. For the Pistons, Harris comes in for Holland. And Kate Cunningham subbed in for Thompson. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the Knicks. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Anunoby. For the finish. And then Anunoby slams it in.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Pistons trailed by 5. Pass to Beasley. Now Harris. The shot, no good. Towns with the defensive effort. Anunoby passes to Towns. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Now it's a 7-point Knicks lead.
On the catch and shoot there, just so relaxed. Almost looks like Towns is playing a game of horse out there.
Pass to Cunningham. Stewart with the screen on Bridges. Cunningham for three. And he's good on the three ball. Cunningham's got 11.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And it's Harris with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing by 4. Knicks have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Towns the screen. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Harris has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Schroeder. And here's Stewart. Here is Cunningham. Defended by Bridges. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
See the raw talent that Kate Cunningham has, and with hard work and the proper focus, this guy is capable of big, big things.
For the Pistons, Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Malik Beasley. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Miles McBride's checked in for New York.
Now you could tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Towns a screen on Thompson. Outside, Towns. And stolen by Thompson. Here's the break. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. 8 points for him.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
Pass to Anunoby. Outside, Towns. Towns is doubled. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul. Jalen Brunson, who's checked in for Miles McBride.
Checking in for the Knicks, number 11, Jalen Brunson.
And the Knicks with possession here. And here is Hart. Scoreless thus far. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Anunoby. They could use a bucket, and stolen by Harris. Here's Thompson. Lays it up off the glass. That's 10 points now in the game from Asar Thompson.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. New York trailing. You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
And sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he's always contributed to winning. And now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night to help your team be in a position to win games.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
If you're a basketball player, through your entire basketball life, you're going to hear coaches harp on you about free throws. It seems like Brunson has heard those messages loud and clear.
Now, here's Duren. Pass to Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson from long range. It's good on the putback. And the Pistons lead by 2.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Outside, Towns. Towns is doubled. Anunoby kicks to Hart. Tries again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Knicks have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. The numbers will back it up, Brett, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Hardaway Jr. committed to get inside on that particular play, locked in and shrugging off the defense.
Towns, a screen on Cunningham. And Brunson has it in the corner. Brunson out of the corner.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Cunningham dishes it to Harris. Anunoby against Thompson. It's up a three. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Out to Brunson. Takes the three. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Harris outside. Pass to Duran. Now here's Thompson. Hardaway sets a screen for Thompson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Knicks leading by 3. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Towns for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Harris has got his 5th rebound in this one. Popped up there for Thompson. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. 9 seconds left now here in the second. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's Brunson. Here's Bridges. That's good. Hold on, if you want to look at that one on the replay monitor.
2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the keep in the call is it was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. But if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks, and he's supplying a lot of their offense with his three-point shooting. Knocked down 4 from distance in that quarter alone. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention now to center court. And get ready for the fans. Half-court done.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
The Knicks leading by 3. Thompson and Harris are their forwards. Cunningham is out there with Hardaway. And it's Duren in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Back to Brunson. Poke loose. Shot clock at 5. It's deflected. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Cunningham looking it over. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Here's Towns. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And this is what Towns is capable of. He's an incredibly gifted offensive weapon who can score at all 3 levels.
Now, here's Cunningham. Thompson finds Harris. Ball's knocked loose. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Hart. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Asar Thompson.
Demonstration of how tough Hart is, willing to accept contact and really work through it.
Pistons trailed by 8. Harris outside. And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got 15 points.
McKay doing a great job of figuring out how it is that he's going to stay this efficient.
Runs in the pass to Anunoby. Outside, Towns. Pass to Brunson. Clock at 6. Misses off the right eye. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. 6-point game.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Something about the little guy willing to stick his nose in there. Brunson gets his team going with that kind of play.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
At the line for the Knicks, Brunson.
One falls for Brunson.
Brunson. 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Pistons trailed by 7. Hardaway with it. Pass to Cunningham. And the rejection by Towns.
A firm denial by Towns, knocking it away with that tremendous length.
Bridges outside. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Here's Anunoby. And he converts the layup. Anunoby's got the lead up to 9 now for New York.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And JB Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Attention fans, now on the court, it's your hype squad. Everybody get down. Let them hear you. Who wants a free t-shirt? Loud and sexy. They're gonna come your way.
Here's Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
And how about Cade just pushing through that time to finish it off?
Now, here's Anunoby. He has 7. Towns, a screen on Hardaway. Anunoby, out to Bridges. Launches it. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Pistons trailed by 7. Here's Duren.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Towns is doubled. Pass to Hart. Jacks up a 3. Duren pulls it in. And he gets it back. Hart kicks to Brunson. Shoots the three. Rebound, Detroit. They push it up 4 on 3. Cunningham with it. Now guarded by Towns. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Towns.
And Cunningham, with his size and ability, he is constantly applying pressure to the defense.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. And so it's New York with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Towns, a screen on Cunningham. And Hart has it in the corner. And the 3 ball is good. Hart's got 6.
Hart does a little bit of everything on the offensive end. He creates, he can score. This time knocks down the 3.
Outside Hardaway. Duran finds Harris. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And here's Brunson outside. Good on the 3-point shot. And now it's an 8-point Knicks lead.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Harris with it. Brunson picks him up. Harris passes to Duran. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
New York basketball.
The Knicks leading by 8. Brunson the pass to Bridges. Towns, a screen on Cunningham. Towns at the elbow. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
There's something special about Cade Cunningham and his explosiveness when he's in transition like that. That's a quality shot.
Now here's Brunson. And he has 28 points for the game. Towns, a screen on Thompson. Brunson kicks to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Here's Hardaway. Pass to Duran. To the inside. Here's Cunningham. And that's good for 2 as he grabs the feed. And it's now 23 points for Cade Cunningham.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Oh, man, that's a high-level finish from Jalen Brunson, playing right through the whistle.
He's been punishing them at the line, and this one going 7 of 8.
And a lot of his points coming by way of the free throw.
Cunningham against Bridges. Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 23. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Anunoby is screen on Thompson. The kick out to Anunoby. And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. Shoots over Anunoby. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Cunningham.
Young players with these kind of moves are showing you that they're getting more patient on the inside, and Cade showed that time.
Now here's Brunson. He has 31. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Can't hit from the elbow. Pistons have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Pass to Cunningham. Duran sets the screen for Cunningham. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And Brunson has it in the corner. Towns, a screen on Hardaway. To the middle, stolen by Thompson. Hardaway with it. Brunson picks him up. It's Hardaway with the drive. Up and in on the way. Hardaway has got 6.
Tim Hardaway Jr. is just a tremendous athlete. He spots a great route to the rim and doesn't settle.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. For New York. Robinson's checked in for Towns. And Miles McBride subbed in for Anunoby. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Robinson a screen on Thompson. Here's Brunson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Brunson, one of those guys who's just rugged at that guard position. He can throw his body.
He's been knocking down free throws tonight, going 8 for 9. That one falls for Brunson.
2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Pistons trail by 6. Thompson inside, defended by McBride. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. For New York, they've gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Brunson with it, picked up by Thompson. Bridges misses.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter.
Personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for your Pistons, Thompson taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. The Knicks leading by 3. Robinson a screen on Thompson. Brunson the pass to Hart. McBride with the ball. Off target from 3-point range. And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. Bridges with some nice defense. And even 3-on-3 break. Pass to McBride. Here's Robinson. Detroit with the rebound. Cunningham's got 5 rebounds tonight. Thompson misses. Knicks shooting reasonably well, 45%. Bridges double team. Here's McBride, guarded by Harris. New York missing again. Pistons trail by 3. Hardaway dishes to Cunningham.
2 minutes.
Here's Duran. He's got 8.
2 minutes.
5 to shoot. Cunningham kicks to Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Harris has got the game tied up here for the Pistons. 1:46 left in the third quarter of the game. Brunson against Thompson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. It's on Asar Thompson. 9 of 11 in the game so far. He is just punishing you when you foul.
Brunson. Change. Brunson. 2 shots.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Harris outside. kicks to Thompson. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Brunson outside. From the high post. And the basket is good. Brunson's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Brunson making the right call. The pick and roll gets him totally set up.
Now Cunningham. 25 points in the game. Down low. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
New York Knicks ball.
New York leading by 3. And here is Hart. He has 6. 35 seconds left to play in the third. Shot clock at 6. Hart with a screen on Hardaway.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
When you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
And he makes the first. And McBride drops them both. Pistons trail by 5. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Brunson against Hardaway. Five on the clock. Pass to Cunningham. No good. Shot missing. That one's not going to go. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. Then, and yep, we thought we might see it, and the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials.
The play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
Original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
We get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands. It was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
A different look for New York. Robinson comes in for Josh Hart. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
People talk about 3-and-D with Bridges, but he can pass it too.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. They trail by 7. Thompson outside to Cunningham. And Bridges with the block. And he gets it back. And the layup falls. Cunningham's got 14 points now in the second half.
And Cunningham down low, just understanding if he takes his time, he can get the job done.
There's a screen by Robinson. McBride with the ball. Duran picks him up. Robinson buries it down low. Robinson's got his first points in this one.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Here's Thompson, crosses over. Some solid defense from Robinson. The Knicks leading by 7. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And the Pistons, entirely new group now out there.
Substitution on the floor.
Here's Holland. Pass to Beasley. Right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Sasser against the bucket.
Well, the find from the off-guard Beasley there. Would like to see more of that. Malik working the ball around.
McBride with the ball. Bridges outside. Bridges double team. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Robinson. And again, it's New York.
Assistant, OG, Anunoby.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Schroeder outside. Wants to get it to Beasley and does. Schroeder against Anunoby. Beasley for 3. He doesn't hit that one.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, you got to be careful with Schroeder. He's explosive. He's good at finding his way to the line because he uses that quickness well.
The first free throw is good. Josh Hart, he's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Miles McBride. And he can't hit the second. Here's Holland. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Brunson against Schroeder. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, the handles lost the defender, and the rest was all Jalen.
First team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Brunson. Change. Brunson. 1 shot.
One shot.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Now Sasser. Here's Stewart. Trains the three-pointer.
And Stewart just preparing himself ahead of the catch to be in rhythm for that jumper.
Schroeder against Brunson. Brunson, hard finish inside.
And Brunson powering right through a very tight defense.
Beasley against Anunoby. Pass to Schroeder. Let's go. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
The kick out to Anunoby. Towns for three. Sasser with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And a miss there on the triple. The Knicks leading by 8. Out to Bridges. Buries the long-range jumper. Bridges has got 6 here in this quarter.
That's Bridges' shot right there, the corner 3.
Brunson against Schroeder. Kicks it out to Beasley. Stewart with the screen on Anunoby. No good from Beasley. For New York, they've gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. Outside, Towns. Bridges deciding where to go with it. On deep, Brunson. That one, no good. Pistons trailed by 11. Out to the right wing. There's Schroeder. No good on the 3. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. And it's Towns missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Sasser. Now Schroeder. And he lays it straight in.
Have to credit the D at least for contesting that one. Ultimately, Schroeder is just too good from that range. Can't let him get the ball there.
Towns, a screen on Schroeder. Out to Bridges. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Bridges has got 11 points here in just the second half. The Pistons have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Stewart with the screen on Anunoby. Looking to get it going, and the shot goes down.
Well, for a guy who does a lot of his work on the perimeter, Beasley gets into the painted area.
Outside, Towns. Over Stewart. And it's Towns missing. Pistons trailed by 10. Beasley, the pass to Schroeder. Lets it go with a 3. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
And right there, Dennis Schroeder shows some confidence by nailing the jumper.
Here comes the fun, Detroit. It's the Piston Dancers.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. Harris comes in for Holland. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Marcus Sasser. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Brunson against Thompson. Good! Brunson gets through the contact.
And mixing it up down low, Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
Back to Cunningham. Duran with the screen on Bridges. Cunningham for 3. The Knicks pull it in. They've held a 12-point lead early. Runs in the bounce pass. Out to Bridges. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cunningham.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Here's Brunson. Six to shoot. Hart. Detroit with the rebound. Harris has got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Cunningham. Beasley kicks to Cunningham. Count it. Cunningham's got 4 this quarter.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Now, here's Cunningham. And the foul called on OG Anunoby.
OG.
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
3rd personal foul. Team 4. Next, foul. Mikal Bridges. 4th personal foul. 15 foul. At the line.
And he knocks down the first one.
Cunningham with that #1 selection. Lots of expectations for him, so a steep learning curve to get to the level that he wants to play at, but he's got a great work ethic, and he's going to give you his best effort every night.
Here's Brunson, out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Basketball.
Pistons trail by 8. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. Stolen by Brunson. Launches a 3. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Harris. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Towns a screen on Beasley. Here's Anunoby. And the dunk by Towns.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy ones.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. It's a 10-point game. Here's the drive. Pass to Duren. Beasley with a clean look. Sinks the three-pointer. Beasley's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Towns a screen on Thompson. Outside, Towns. Just 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Hard against Thompson. Offensive rebound. Shot's good by Duren. Now just a 5-point Knicks lead.
And really at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Yeah, and you know who your Warriors are by plays like that. They make it when it matters most.
Here's Brunson. And that one comes up a bit short. This is shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Cunningham passes to Harris. No good with the triple. And he commits the intentional foul.
Cunningham. 4th personal foul. Team 2nd.
And here's Brunson. We've got 33 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Towns. Here's Bridges. Brunson kicks to Bridges. Shot clock at 3. Anunoby has the open look. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Now a timeout called by Detroit. They trail by 5. And what's their best move at this point?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
This is a big possession.
You've got to play smart down the stretch.
And the rejection by Towns. And an intentional foul right there.
Foul. Tobias Harris. Third personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for the next.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Michelle Bridges. 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. So it's New York picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.